Hey, my people. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Diary of a Coach, and today is episode 352. 352. Let's not forget, this is our week of responsibility. This is the week of responsibility. This is the week of responsibility. Yes, good morning, my darling guest people. How are we coping with the stay at home practice? Thanks to parents who are dishing out timetable for their kids and telling them how to manage the almost excess time. Thanks to business owners who are creating new avenues of doing business in this period. This is the week of responsibility, and I would like for us to please pay attention to procedures. Don't forget, stay in your house. Stay in your house. Stay in your house, please. Also, don't forget, wash your hands with soap and water as frequently as you can. Wash your hands with soap and water as frequently as you can. Also, please stay a distance from everyone. Stay a distance, stay a considerable distance from everybody because you don't know who is carrying this virus. So please be careful. Egungu, be careful. Now, express we dey already. We're already on the express. We're not going to the express again. We're already on the express. So please let us be careful. Let us welcome a very new member of this community, Nesimeye Ovigwe. She joined this morning for the first time, to the best of my knowledge, joining us for the first time on Diary of a Coach live. So welcome, Nesime Ovigwe. It's good to see you. Good to have you in our community of Diary of a Coach. Fantastic. This morning's topic is no more forwarding. No more forwarding. No more forwarding. I want to agree with Diary of a Coach members that from this moment till the end of the coronavirus, please do not forward messages. Please don't be transferring messages. You see a post, oh, coronavirus has entered Kebbi, you forward. Hey, Kyari Abba has captured the virus, you forward. Oh, Vice President is in something, you forward. No, please. Let us agree as a community. You know why? First and foremost, this information is everywhere. There is already information overload. There's already information overload. Everybody is broadcasting everything everywhere. We don't need it. So please, we don't need you to transfer information that is already everywhere. Virtually everybody's status on WhatsApp has this update. Virtually every WhatsApp group has this broadcast. Virtually every Facebook page has this broadcast. We don't need you to add to it. So I want to encourage you, please, let us agree as a community. We will not be part of the forwarders. We don't need to. There's so much updates everywhere. Can we please desist from forwarding coronavirus broadcasts? Because the updates are already everywhere anyway. So you not broadcasting does not hurt anybody. You keeping your information to yourself does not hurt anybody. You reading and just moving on does not hurt anybody. So number one, broadcast messages anymore. Please do not broadcast messages anymore. That's number one. Number two, can we agree as a community to limit the information we even read about the coronavirus? It seems we're looking for new information. We're looking for new information. We're looking for information. Is it airborne? No, it's not airborne. Has it entered Abuja? Hey, is it on my street? Hey, is it in my parlor? Hey, is it in my kitchen? Hey, has it entered my parents' village? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Do you realize that the more you are getting this information, the more anxious you can be, and the more your mental health is vulnerable? So, number one, stop forwarding messages. Number two, stop looking for the information. Look for more information that can help you. Look for better information. Guess what? This week alone, the things I have read about business succession planning. I have read about business continuity management. I have read constructive stuff that I can show and help my clients with. So while the information is everywhere, and I know that it's almost impossible to avoid the information, but because I'm not looking for it, I'm not getting myself worked up. Rather, I'm building myself in other areas so that when the entire virus now subsides, by the time I repackage new solutions for my client, I would have taken advantage of this period that I'm staying at home to build myself. So, number two, don't look for the information around coronavirus. In fact, if you can exit some groups where there is overload of this information, do it. If you can advise groups where you are that they should please stop sharing this information, if you have that kind of influence in any group, please do it. Stop looking for coronavirus information. You don't need it. You don't need it. Number three, focus on your focus. Focus on your focus. This is when to be ingenious and creative. Money is going to reduce. So I've been saying that for the past 1 week. The recession is coming. Money may not be so overflowing. People may not want to spend. So this is when to start thinking of how to create money, create revenue, generate revenue in the creative possible way you can, so that you can show up against the rainy day. We don't know how long this is going to be. We have no idea what it's going to take. So we need to be very determined to raise money, which means you must focus on something that helps you. Focus on how to attend to your customers. Focus on how to serve them. Focus on how to make new money. Focus on how to save. Focus on how to create new stuff. Focus on your focus. Whatever is your focus, focus on it. If you're a parenting coach, this is when to teach us how to parent properly in this season. If you're a love and sex or relationship coach, how do we maintain our love and our sex and our that in this season? If you're a business coach, how do businesses uphold this season? If you're whatever you are, if you're a trainer, create digital training. Let people be joining your training, even if it is free. Get yourself busy adding value so that people can at least hear some breath. They can smell breath of fresh air. They can get fresh information that can ginger them and give them a new sense of hope and something different from corona, COVID everywhere. Don't join the bandwagon. Let us do something completely different. It then says, as chairman of Council of Elders of DOAC, I further endorse these instructions. Thank you, Coach Sam, for bringing it up. Yes, thank you, sir, for reinforcing this message. This is very critical for us to observe, very critical for us to maintain. So, number one, as a community, if you are a member of this community, kindly observe the following agreements. One, we are not forwarding coronavirus messages anymore. Two, we are not looking for coronavirus messages anywhere. And three, we are beginning to accentuate our own messages that is not corona related. And even if they are corona related, you are actually citing examples using the virus situation to say, you know what, instead of focusing on this, focus on that. If we can agree on these three things, we can demonstrate that we have added value to society in this period of the pandemic. And to further enhance this message, this is another invitation from me to you. We have a free emotional intelligence and anger management class holding as a webinar this morning at 11 o'clock. This morning at 11 a.m. Nigerian time, and this is for my international viewers, Nigerian time this morning, we are hosting a webinar on emotional intelligence and anger management. It holds at 11 a.m. as a webinar. We're going to put the link in the comment section of this diary immediately at 11 o'clock, and I think you should set your reminder so you don't miss out. Join us on our webinar, which is holding on Zoom. Join us at the webinar and learn how do you comport yourself, how do you manage your emotions, how do you ensure that you are not broken, you are not anxious, you are not scared, how do you ensure you don't lash out, how do you ensure you don't lose your temper, you don't lose yourself, you don't lose your head, how do you govern your emotions this period of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is a completely free webinar, completely free, 100% free. Just make the time. Once you secure your 11 a.m., you can join us for free. And it holds at 11 a.m. So please join the webinar. Please tell other people about the webinar. Please encourage others to join us. As many people as possible are invited to join this webinar this morning. It starts at 11 a.m. prompt. So this is what we do at SOPCA, contributing our quota to helping people go through this period without losing themselves, without losing their relationships, without losing their peace and etc. Thank you so much for joining Diary of a Coach this morning. This has been episode 352. I can see my big boss, Lemi Ugegbe, online. Thank you, sir, for making the time to join this morning. Thank you so much. I don't take this for granted. Thank you for being with us this morning. Temitayo Ogunaike says, yes, boss. Same things on my mind yesterday night. What we expose ourselves and others to matters a lot. I have made that decision to control what I hear and what I share. Thanks, boss, for this reminder. Thank you, my darling guest sister. Don't worry, everything is going to take shape. But while things go chaotic, let us make sure we are selling hope, selling positivity, selling the right energy, selling the right messages, and influencing the right things. It is very, very important. This is when to make yourself visible. This is when to make yourself marketable. This is when to make yourself adorable. This is when to make yourself relevant. This is when to make yourself, all things good, all things pure, all things noble, all things considerate, all things honorable. If you know that part of the scripture, you can understand that this is when to think on those things and be them. So please, in this week of responsibility, let us act right, let us be right, let us do what is responsible. No forwarding of messages carelessly. Don't forward any self. No looking up for information. Don't put yourself at such risks. And then share your own authentic, original, personal messages that accentuate your message, accentuate your field, accentuate your business, accentuate your content that is hopeful. This is how to roll. So, thank you immensely. I can see another Oga of mine, Loretta Overe, just joined us, the CEO of Wallpaper World. Good morning, Pastor Mrs. Good to see you online. Thank you for joining the diary this morning. So good to see all my good people who have joined this morning. Thank you. Ladami Ekundayo says, you are phenomenal, sir. Thank you, my brother. It's just a privilege to serve the world. I'm honored to do this every morning. Don't forget, my people, this has been episode 352. At episode 365, which will be the last live episode on Facebook, we're switching off from live Facebook to DOAC app. The app has gone really far. Today being 26th, we're testing the videos in the app. So it means that we are getting very, very close to going live. We go live on the 18th of April on the internet. So if you are ready, begin to subscribe to join the community. Subscriptions are going to open very soon. So don't forget, live Facebook and Diary of a Coach will wind down from April 7th, which is the day we're doing the episode 365. After that episode, it's going to be bye-bye to Facebook Live. And then we switch off here and switch on in the Diary of a Coach app on April 18th. We're taking a 10 days break, and that's how it's supposed to be. Caroline says, I've gotten my copy of Based on Logistics. Oh, I love you, baby. Thank you so much, my darling guest sister. You're just so darling. Thank you to everyone who has been in the forefront of getting my book, sharing my book, and in fact, I need to particularly thank Idenyi. Idenyi single-handedly has sold 17 copies. I mean, that man is a Hall of Fame guy. Thank you so much, everybody. If you have not bought my book, please buy it today. How do we subscribe in the new DOAC app? There are two ways. First and foremost, you can pay now, and when the app goes live, would add you to the subscription list, or you can wait until the app goes live, then you use your card to subscribe. So if you want to pay now, of course, just say, I'm ready to pay now. If you want to wait until the app is live, then you don't need to pay now. Oh, yes, and I forgot. Today is not 26th, today is 25th, and it's actually, remind me his name. My friend's birthday is today, and we need to celebrate him. His name skips my mind. Please, Omelogo, drop his name for me, his first name, because we need to celebrate him. He's such a darling. He's one of the very big forces I know. He's quiet, he has subtle energy, and he's one of the most beautiful media people I know. Imagine a quiet guy running a media show. That guy is very sound, cerebral guy. Today is his birthday, and I think we should say happy birthday to. Yes, Dunkenena Nadi, today is your birthday, and I thank you for your friendship. I thank you for how gentle you are. I thank you for how deliberate you are. You're such a sweet guy. And I pray that this new year, God will bring you a sweet girl so that you marry her, and then you'll be very, very, complete if you want. I pray for your business that it's going to go way beyond your imaginations. You need to begin to imagine bigger things, because that is where you're going, bro, because you're just such a sweet guy. Happy birthday, Dunkenena Nadi. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being part of our community on Diary of a Coach. Everyone in Diary, please say happy birthday to Dunkenena Nadi. He's such a sweet guy. Thank you so much for being on Diary today. Today is 25th. Don't forget, it's not 26th. And this is episode 352. If you want to subscribe to Diary of a Coach, let me say the rates again. Every week is 300 Naira. Every month is 1,000 Naira. Every quarter is 2,500 Naira. Half year subscription is 4,850 Naira. And a whole year subscription is only 9,500 Naira. So I would, of course, recommend you do the whole year subscription. Do you know why? Only those who do yearly subscription will have access to all my 10 books. I've written 10 books. You'll have access to all of them in e-copy in the app. Only those who are annual subscribers will have access to the vision board designer, which means you can create your vision board in the app, which comes in the version 2 of the app. Only the annual subscribers will have access to interviews with my mentors, my role models. So there's something about the annual subscription that is out of this world. Because lower subscriptions, you will have access to just the daily diaries. And that's not going to be good enough for you. I'm sure you know. Of course, you have access to my blog and, all those kind of information. But, hey, how about having access to all the package? It's just 9,500. So, if you want to start subscribing, the account details will be posted in the comment section right away so that you can start posting your payments. We already have payments. So you can go on and join the group. And if you want to wait until it is live, it is still a welcome development. But most importantly, this morning, 11 o'clock, join the webinar. Don't forget, join the webinar. Thank you for being on Diary of a Coach. I love you guys with all my heart. You're just too sweet. Thank you and have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. God bless you. Bye.